How you doing? My name is Ronan. I'm the owner of District 1 gyms here in Dublin. We've got 2 gyms in Dublin. The first gym was opened in Rathmines in November 2022, and the second gym we opened here out in Walkinstown in Dublin 12 May of last year. I've been working with the guys at Donfluent now for the past 3 months, and in that time we've seen some fantastic success. But I just want to talk about some of the challenges that gym owners have to understand why working with Donfluent could be quite beneficial to you and your business. So I've been running gyms for quite a number of years, even though I've just opened these new ones. So in terms of actually, let's say, getting the leads, I was quite proficient in getting the leads. I knew how to advertise. I've worked with some other advertising agencies who can help get people knocking on your door. The issue is we were getting high volumes of leads, and myself and the other guys in the team who help with sales, unfortunately, we weren't always able because we're getting such high volumes of leads. That means we were letting our clients down, our potential clients. These were guys who were knocking on our door, needed some help, but we couldn't get to them in time to help them out and get them onto one of our programs. One of the key things we needed to understand was our metrics as well, where the leads were coming from, where we should spend our budgets, and how we should use those budgets to best get clients in the door. But there was a roadblock, and that roadblock, unfortunately, was myself. I do a lot of the sales within the business. Sales to me is something I absolutely love. It's probably the most important part of being a gym owner outside of getting your clients results, because it means that you can get new clients in the door. And if you're doing your back end sales or your customer support and success, you can help keep those clients as well for long term, so they get really good results. One of the things Donfluent have been able to help me with is, one, setting up an effective sales CRM. So previously I had leads register on my website. They were going to a Google Sheet, and we had a pretty archaic methodology of following up with those sales. Now I've got a structured CRM, or client relationship management system, which we use on the front end to ensure that all of our leads are getting called numerous times. Now, I pointed out beforehand that I was a roadblock. So how have the guys at Donfluent been able to help? Well, I've only gotten certain times when I can take calls. So what the guys at Donfluent do is they have a sales team who can actually speak to those leads prior to me getting a chance to speak to them and get them booked into my diary for a consultation. With this in place, we've actually seen our conversion rate skyrocket. It's gone through the roof. We've got a huge amount of new sales, whereas beforehand we might have missed them because I simply didn't have time to get to the phone. This has also allowed me to scale the revenue, which means I can hire more staff to help with coaching and help deliver the product to our clients ourselves, which means I can get back on the phone with the assistance of the guys. Perfect example was last night, one of the sales team at Donfluent was able to book in a call for me at 10 o'clock this morning when he knew I had free time in my diary. I spoke to that client and they're now booked in for a session later on today. That client is signed up for a high ticket program, which means one simple 15-minute phone call from Donfluent led to a high ticket sale. That's someone I wouldn't have got to, because that sale happened, that initial phone call happened late at night, in around 7, 8 o'clock, when I simply wasn't available to take that call. With this in place, we're going to be able to scale the business. It's going to be able to grow a lot quicker, but I'm also going to understand my data and my analytics a lot better. Like I said previously, we were using crude systems, we were using outdated sales reports to understand what we needed to do to move the needle within the business. And this is going to be able to help us move the needle in the business. On the back end, which is also very important, the client success team, or the virtual assistants at Donfluent, help my customer success team understand who's an at-risk client, help reach out to them before they might drop off, and this prevents cancellation in the business. Of course, if we can prevent clients from cancelling, we're going to be able to get them better results, because fitness, as all of us fitness professionals know, is all about long term and not about the short term. So it's not just the front end offer. So essentially, we have a team within a team that are running in the background to help us operate the business. So we're not physically present to be able to do key activities to help client get results. There's someone in the background. It's an additional layer to help clients get success and to help our business grow.